We did it. We did it. Shout out to Trump 2024. We did it, okay? Shout out to all you awesome patriots out there. Shout out to the King Squad, the King Squad family, the King Squad elites. We did it. We freaking did it, okay? Shout out to Trump 2024 and fight, move forward, all that great stuff, all right? And really happy to see that we just showed up and showed out, okay? We are undoing what Obama did. Shout out to Batman here. And then somebody else said, Kamala lost so bad, I heard FEMA is sending her a check for $750. Sheesh. Someone else said, who else is happy that Donald Trump won besides me? We're happy that Donald Trump won. Okay. And shout out to Jack. Only narcissists film themselves crying. I hear you, Jack. I definitely hear you. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share these videos so more people can be exposed to what's really going on out here. And let's get into it. Shout out to the liberal hive mind. I will give my commentary periodically throughout the video, more so on the back end.
Huge thank you to Ground News. Now let's get into the meltdown, shall we? Holy moly, folks. I edited a little montage for you guys, putting all the best meltdowns together and cutting just the best parts. Just take a look at this.
Get here? How did we get here? What in the Alice in Wonderland nightmares is going on right now?
No.
It's not gonna happen.
Go, Kamala.
I chose family. I chose women. I chose America. I love you.
How the fuck is this still happening? All I've ever known politically is hatred.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with you and your mother and your sister. I'm just done with all of this.
I'm sorry to all my friends who are Trump supporters. But you don't understand how scared of this man I am. Fuck you. I don't want to hear about how shitty your life gets under his policies. None of us are stressed about the election, right? We all are gonna just go have the best night's sleep of our lives, aren't we? We don't have to freak out because it's not even real. Because recount the vote. Yo, I'm scared to go to sleep. I might wake up a motherfucking slave.
Oh, brother, you gotta be kidding me.
My life's okay. I'm a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be okay.
I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to get through the next.
Absolutely incredible. I mean, absolutely incredible stuff. Once again, the left is completely blindsided. They just weren't expecting it. They weren't paying attention to the relevant facts and important information. And so I guess this one's a shocker to them. Honestly, in a way, I feel bad for them, because the simple fact here is that they've been lied to. These are people who have completely bought into the narratives, you know? They think that this election was existential. Donald Trump is literally Hitler, right? These are the people who bought into that absolute nonsense. Individuals who believe that their rights are under attack, or that somehow they're now in danger because an American-loving patriot got elected to office. You know, I feel bad for him because...
Yeah, this is the result of the mainstream media, okay? This also is the same mainstream media that influenced people to go out and do assassination attempts on Trump. This is how dangerous the mainstream media is with their lies. This is why we make these videos so people can, navigate through the nonsense that's posted online, okay? By the mainstream media. It's nuts.
In a lot of ways, a lot of these people are not okay, and the media is playing with them. But honestly...
Yeah, because without these videos, you'll really think, you could really sit here and think that Trump is Hitler. Like, you'll really sit here and think that Trump is, like, Orange Man bad. All right? Code Orange, bad guy is in office. You know, like, you'll really think that he's here to, like, ruin everybody's lives and turn people into slaves and destroy America. Like, what? He's just a regular guy. I mean, he's just Trump, you know. And I don't say that, like, disrespectfully to him, but I'm saying he's a human like everybody else. Like, this man is not, dark Superman or something. Like, these people, man, it's crazy.
Even with that being said, it's time to grow up. It's time to stop with the nonsense. And actually, speaking of that, here's the perfect example. We've got a professor from MSU who just released this. No class today. Dear students, I'm canceling class today to grieve the presidential election results. As a queer immigrant woman of color, I cannot in good conscience go on about my day like everything is all right. This is a major historical event that we are witnessing. I hope you take this time to care for yourself. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Not even going to read the rest. You get the point. It's emotional instability, a lack of maturity. Relax, the sky isn't falling. Your taxes are gonna be reduced, and the government's gonna be less hell-bent on censoring American citizens. Ooh, spooky stuff. Less war. Oh no, what are we gonna do? It's time to grow up. The lack of awareness is astounding, but honestly, beyond that, the lack of self-awareness is astounding. You know, they just don't get it, and they prove it once again. I noticed a common trend of confusion, not only from the TikTok meltdowns, but also from some of the meltdowns in the media. The left seems perplexed. They're confused. They don't understand what happened. How could Donald Trump possibly have won? Do you guys see yourselves? You know, the majority of the world is living in the real world, but you chronically online leftists seem to be living in an alternate reality. You're confused why Donald Trump won? Well, it's because of this. Actually, I think this tweet really puts it into perspective. Let me just pull it up here, and I might as well snip in my response as well. We've got an individual here on X that says, hey, so I think it's less of a male loneliness epidemic and more of a young men are becoming Nazis at a concerningly high rate epidemic. And I responded, this is why you lost. They just don't get it. The hysteria, the extreme nature of your response. The craziness. This is why you guys are losing. You seem confused. How is this happening? As you're having a meltdown. It's self-explanatory, right? Calm down. We get it. The mean tweets, right? Donald Trump isn't presidential, or at least, you know, fitting your description of what you'd like for the temperament of a president. We get that. But it's not World War III. He's not a fascist. He's not Mussolini. He's not Hitler. He's not coming after your rights. He's not going to send people to concentration camps. He's simply a patriotic businessman that has a different view of governance. That's it. That's literally it. But you guys keep going on with all of this ridiculous hysteria, and you really dove directly deep into it during the final weeks of this election. Project 2025. Everything's under attack. Everything's a threat. Donald Trump is unhinged. He's unstable. Blah, blah.
We knew they weren't thinking, though, with just the mere fact that you had many voters just voting for Kamala Harris, thinking that she's black, and she's clearly not black. Okay, I saw a meme. It said made Kamala Indian again. Yeah, because that's what she is. She's not black. All right, she's not. She's Indian. All right, she's what it is. All right, but people just said, you know, I'm gonna just vote for her because she's a woman. Some people said I'm gonna vote for her because she's black. And I just think that's ridiculous, because what are their policies? Like, what are you actually voting for? What does she want to do? She wanted to send us off to war. All right. And then which is even more frightening, is the fact that there were people who were aware of her policies and still wanted to go through with her. Those are people that want to see the destruction of America and the death of some of our American citizens, a good plethora of our American citizens. Wild stuff.
Blah, blah. Tony Hinchcliffe made a joke at Madison Square Garden. Oh no, it was a Nazi rally. I mean, look at this. I'm actually going to take a video. Might as well, since I have it right next to me. This was the New York Daily News front page after that Madison Square Garden rally. This is absurd. It's crazy. It's out of touch with reality. You're confused why you're losing? It's due to your hysteria. It's due to the craziness and your guys' obsession with control and censorship. This campaign of castigating half the nation as deplorables, as unacceptable, as threats to the homeland, domestic extremists, racists, alt-right, Nazis. That's exactly it. It's gotta stop. You're confused why you lost. Nobody with 2 working brain cells is confused. You lost the independence. You lost the common sense, grounded people.
Joe Biden won independent voters in Georgia when he won the state by 9 points. So we've seen a swing of 20 points towards Trump in terms of the margin, from 9-point advantage 4 years ago with independents for Biden to now an 11-point advantage with independents for Trump in Georgia, Jake.
Wow. There should be no confusion here. It's absolutely clear. And I gotta say, I called it. I've been saying forever independents are gonna split for Donald Trump like you've never seen before, and that's pretty much exactly what happened. Early on.
Yeah, I just want to add, too, another thing that you noticed is, like, another way to tell that the Dems were not thinking is the mere fact that they were looking at Biden and Kamala Harris like fairly odd parents. They were like literally believing that these people were going to just grant their wishes of no student loan debt and the ability to abort as many, the ability to delete as many kids as you want, all that kind of stuff, and all this other nonsense. Like, it's just crazy to me. And they just were treating the president like I said, like a fairly odd parent. They were not on Earth mentally. Because if they were on Earth, they would have paid attention to the way Kamala Harris and Biden treated the nation. Okay, they treated us like we don't matter. And that actually, caused the downfall of our country at an increasingly insane rate.
In the election cycle, everyone kept saying Donald Trump could never win the independents. Well, you guys made sure that he did. Honestly, that's exactly what happened. With your crazy rhetoric, with your crazy policies, with the constant non-stop barrage of out-of-this-world insane propaganda, and of course sprinkle in Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's horrible track record and just general left-wing financial incompetence, there you go. Trump landslide. Is it really that difficult? No, it's not. It's time to grow up. Although honestly, maybe I should shut up, because I don't know why I keep giving the left so much advice. Although let's be real, I don't think they're going to listen to me. I think they're going to continue making these mistakes and then scratching their heads and wondering why everything they touch is turning to you-know-what. They should have followed the golden Trump rule. They should have listened when Trump said that everything woke turns to shit.
Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
And this, of course, was the wokest of woke campaigns.
Go woke, go broke. That's facts.
And it backfired spectacularly. Wokest of woke campaigns. And it backfired spectacularly, now didn't it? Who would have thought that racial grievance politics and identity politics wouldn't work in a general election? It's like I said months ago, Kamala Harris can run with all this nonsense in San Francisco, but on a national level, it just ain't gonna work. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video.
Shout out to the liberal hive mind. Really awesome clip here. And yeah, go woke, go broke, okay? The liberals were not on Earth here, all right? They were literally somewhere on Jupiter, most likely Pluto, if you ask me. And you ask a plethora of other individuals, okay? And, they really got so far up high in the sky that I really believe that they got out of touch with reality. Like, the stuff that they were saying, and the stuff they thought of, and the stuff they think of Trump shows you, how gone they actually are and how much they don't understand economics and how much they don't understand, the way society works and everything. They're just not on Earth with it. Like, there's just no 2 + 2 = 6 to them. It does not equal 4. And if you tell them it equals 4, then they rage. The raging liberal. Rage. And, that kind of stuff right there doesn't work. All right. The car does not drive off what I want to, be put in it. My car doesn't run off me putting Cheerios in it. Like, no, my car runs off me putting gas in the car because the car takes gas. It's common sense. But if you put cereal inside, if you put milk inside of the car, like, it's not going to drive. But you tell a liberal that, they're saying, no, the car should drive, according to whatever I want to put in it. I kind of just rambled for a little bit, but, You get the gist of things. I definitely think I made sense there. But yeah, you get the gist of things. They want things to work the way they want things to work, but that's not how things work. Things work according to what actually works. All right. And we have to pay attention to what works and what has worked. All right. This way of doing things that they've created and this, they're the real dictators, really, the way they operate, with all the censorship and the lawfare they did to Trump and everything like that. And, the assassination attempts, that's the way their version of America is just horrendous. All right. It's just, I like to see it as the stuff that happens to these celebrities, that stuff trickles down to us. All right. Everybody, who's not a celebrity, the everyday person, that stuff, everything that they did to Trump, they most likely would try to do to us. That's why it really got to the point where we all had to put our foot down and say, yeah, nah, these people do not deserve to be in power. They cannot have power. They are ruining things rapidly. So that's my thoughts on this, you guys. Comment down below what you guys think. Comment. Let me know what you guys, how do you feel about this? What were your thoughts when you saw these clips? Let me know. These clips are hilarious. And like, comment, share, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 200,000 subscribers. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.